Productions. Got Gallons to Ounces in the studio today, setting up sound check right now. Hey, welcome to the Blue Room. We're here with Gallons to Ounces, our third Artist of the Month video. Thanks for coming by today. It's great to have you guys here.
Proud to be here.
I'd just like to hear a little bit about your work today, and then you can tell me a little bit about your experience recording in the studio here, of course. Can you tell me a little bit about your upcoming EP? What's going on with that?
Alright, so we have like 10 or 11 new tracks that we're really excited to get out to you guys. They all have a kind of different feel. Some of them are just tried and true funk tunes, but a lot are branching out into some new territories. And so we figure we're so excited to release these tunes. We don't want to wait a year to release an album. We're going to come out with 2 EPs. We're going to release one on March 1st at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Awesome.
And then shortly after that, we're going to come out with our summer EP. And you can hear all those new tunes, and we're just going to come back here to Blue Room.
Cool, man. That's cool. You get to keep your listeners fresh, and you give them some fresh tunes. Any musical inspirations you can tell me about, guys?
Everything. We listen to a lot of blues. We're all into blues and you know, modern electronic stuff. Even a lot of funk.
I think we all kind of have a really eclectic taste, but I mean, from the Beatles when I was young to listening to Talking Heads, who kind of did the same thing we're kind of trying to do, blend the funk and the rock.
How did we utilize the space here? We've got a big performance room with high ceilings. What did you guys feel about the acoustics and about the full band recording?
It's great to have that space so you don't get too cramped up, over hours and hours of recording. It's kind of nice to have the performance space completely separate from the mixing console and all that stuff, because you really feel like you're just in a room just jamming and just playing like you would normally do.
What about the studio here? What sets us apart from some of the other studios you've worked at in the last couple of years?
It's just the vibe, and ultimately the sound quality, the end result is definitely top notch.
Yeah.
We're always pleased. We never really come out of here and go, that wasn't quite right. So I'd say, just the vibe and being in here and feeling like we're just, in our living room jamming. Yeah.
You guys are a dream to work with because you come rehearsed, prepared. Our sessions are so efficient. You're not, doing minor punch-ins, wasting time, and it's really full song takes. If you don't like it, you stop and you take it again. You know right away.
The video cameras, though it seems like, oh, this is like fancy, we don't really need this, it really makes it so that when we're ready, you're ready. And you can tell if we need a second.
Sure.
And it's a really quick recording process.
Sure.
I think we do a song an hour.
Yeah, we were cranking them out last time.
4 hours, 4 songs.
Sure.
It's unbelievably quick, really good.
What's the plan after the album's released and published? What are some of your goals for this upcoming EP or this double EP?
Well, we got our last record on Spotify and iTunes, Amazon, all that stuff. So that'll be the first step, just to make sure that everybody can hear it. It's really easy to just say, check us out on Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that.
Speaking of people and your fans, how can our viewers for Artist of the Month, how can they find your music? How can they hear more about you and see some upcoming shows?
I mean, just basically social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Reverb Nation. And most importantly, GallonsToOunces.com.
Cool.
You can check us out at GallonsToOunces.com.
About the mix, you guys are a dream to work with. It's easy because you're rehearsed. After you actually do the recording, what happens when you come up the stairs and listen back to your takes?
I mean, the best part about here at the Blue is just the speakers and the monitors, and just able to just go up and just sit back and listen to it. Because I mean, what were you saying about?
It already sounds like it's like ready-made. Like we just cut it and then we come upstairs and it sounds like, oh, I just spent 2 hours mixing this for you. It's like sounds so good, crystal clear the second we play it. So.
I mean, you guys put a lot of time and effort into your tones and the skins you use and the bass strings and the order of the pedals, and your tone is already crafted the first note you play. So I try to do like a minimalist approach, do as little as I can, just capture how it sounds if I were to stand in front of the stage with you guys playing. Some final thoughts, any takeaway message for your listeners and your audience out there?
Go to GallonsToOunces.com or check us out on Facebook and
spread the word.
Yeah, just see for yourself. Come see us live.
That's the most
Experience it.
important thing. Come to a show. I guarantee you will not be disappointed.
And rage.
Got it. Like you said, going to the show and seeing it in person is something different than watching this video or you know, listening to something on Spotify or listening on your iPod or something like that. I'm glad to have you guys come by anytime, whether you got a session or not. Come through. Hopefully we can jam sometime in the near future. A Blue Room signing out. See you guys later.